YouTube! Back in the day gamer here. Thanks for tuning into my channel, and today I'm coming at you with my October pickups video. That's right, I'm caught up on my pickups. About 6 months of trying to play catch up, but here we are. October being Halloween, I've got some Halloween-y themed games here, some pretty good ones and some crappy ones. But let's crack open a beer. Now I had hoped to have a nice pumpkin ale for this video, but I drank them all, so I don't. But just now I was at the store and I picked this up. I guess it goes along with the Halloween theme because it's candy beer. No, it's not Skittlebrau. It's by Big Lake Brewing, and it's called Cotton Candy Haze. A cotton candy flavored, juicy New England IPA. I predict disaster. Cotton candy beer. I don't know how this can be a thing. I had to buy it. Let's see. Smells like beer. That in no way resembles cotton candy. It's like a weak IPA. Cotton candy? What the hell? It's decent. It's not bad. I don't like IPA, and since it's kind of watered down, I like it more, but one more time. There is no hint of cotton candy in that. Anyways, aside from the not cotton candy beer, let's jump into these. Now, earlier in the month, a buddy of mine, Grant, was crying about how he didn't have this game in his Game Boy collection, and it's a pricey Game Boy game, so I jumped on eBay and I actually saw it in a lot. Now, this game itself goes for the price I got the whole lot for. So, aside from all the other games, I got Beetlejuice on the Game Boy. So this is a pretty cool Game Boy title. It's not as fantastic as Grant made it out to be, but it's good. It's reminds me of the NES Addams Family game. It is unique to any other Game Boy game I can think of. You know, graphics are just okay. The controls are pretty tight. I like it. I don't really remember the music much, so that means it probably wasn't that good. But this is a unique game. I see why it fetches a larger price, because I never see it anywhere, and it's not bad. It's not bad. I'm not mad that I spent the money on it, but essentially all this was free. So I got this crappy case. It's really beat up, but it came with the purple Game Boy Color, which is in good shape. It's got the battery holder on the back. Yeah, not bad. Side pocket. Yeah, an underwhelming pocket Game Boy pool game. Game & Watch Gallery 2. I don't know what that is. I haven't put it in yet. Now, Harry Potter Chamber of Secrets. This is a fantastic game. It's almost like a Harry Potter RPG, but I already have it. Had it for a while. Beat it. Did enjoy that game. The Mummy. This was terrible. Terrible. Pocket Bowling. Another underwhelming pocket bowling Game Boy game. I don't know what this is called, Ishudu or something, Way of the Stones. It's got the Stonehenge on there. Worst game I've ever played. No idea what the hell's going on. Not even putting it with all my other games. And then Rugrats, Totally Angelica. I don't know what that is either. I didn't play that. Yeah. Despite the fact that I'm talking about old video games, I am 40 years old and I'm not going to play a Rugrats handheld. There's another handheld game in here. It's not on the Game Boy, it's on the Game Gear. And this is a good one. Batman Returns. So this is not the same as the NES or Super Nintendo games. I kind of was thinking it was just going to be the port of those, but it is not. I like the intro here. I think it's very cool. It's like dark and morbid. Really makes me think of the 90s cartoon, which was awesome. I used to race home from school to watch that. I can just remember standing there, my mom telling me to do stuff. I was just like, yeah, as soon as Batman's over, all right. What a great cartoon. The choose your own path is a neat aspect of this game. And even though they all lead to the same place, it's cool that they trick you into thinking you have a choice. Graphics are decent for a handheld. I'm playing it on the big screen through the adapter on my Retro Freak. So my guess is that on the handheld, it looked really good back in its day. I'm not impressed by the sound, but the controls are pretty tight. The swing mechanic works pretty well, and it's a nice Batman touch. Oh yes, it has the dreaded knockback to add difficulty. I like the snow effect here that they added. It's very interesting and a gutsy move for the time. The first time I saw it, I was like, what the hell am I looking at? Because it's like sparkles coming on the screen. But then they get bigger and bigger and you realize it's snow. So like I said, that was a cool touch. Another good twist on this is your weapon power. You get to select your Batarang. It can be long range, which makes it weak, normal in the middle, which is, average, or powerful, which is just a short Batarang. That's a cool touch. It gives you more choice. You don't get choice a whole lot. I love boss battles, and this game has several of them. I didn't finish this game or anything. I got to the 4th level, so I saw 3 of the boss battles. I never had a Game Gear, and I only have like 5 Game Gear games right now, but I would not kick this one out of bed. I've got one Wii game here, which is awesome. Punch-Out on the Wii, right? What else needs to be said? Still don't taste any cotton candy. Okay, now. Forgot where I was because I was taking a little beer break. But this month I picked up the most modern games that I've ever picked up in a month. Now, back in the day gamer primarily only plays games from back in the day, but the wife got him a Switch for his birthday back in February, primarily for the reason to play classic arcade ports. But I've been picking up titles here and there. For the most part, I like them. But there's a reason I don't like modern gaming. Multiple reasons. Some of them appear in these games here. So, let me just say, by no means are retro games perfect at all. Obviously, I don't think that. No one does. But there's things about modern games that most of the time I just don't like. First off, this one, I haven't played it yet. I'm sure it's awesome, but Link's Awakening, I picked that up. Had to, right? I'm dying to play it, but I'm still working my way through Octopath Traveler. I'm not touching anything else until then, but that's probably next. So, for the keeping in the Halloween theme, I picked up my first launch day title game ever, and that was this one right here, Ghostbusters on the Switcher. So, what I like about this game is that it's essentially Ghostbusters 3. And it's like another movie with all the cutscenes, the 4 guys, they look like caricatures of themselves, and it's their actual voices. That's great. But the gameplay, I don't love. It's the same problem I have with a lot of modern games. You kind of can't see what's around you. So you're in a 3D world, and you can go anywhere, and sometimes you just can't find where you're supposed to go because of whatever programming in the game wasn't that awesome. But you guys have played this game. Well, no, maybe you haven't. I don't know. There was just some parts where it was too damn dark, right? I'm going down the hallway. It's too damn dark. I don't know what's going on. I can't see anything. Sucked. Wasn't any fun. I had a hard time getting through it, and it shouldn't have happened. If they would just brighten it up a little bit more, it would have sucked less. So, as much as I want to love that game, I like it, it was cool, I'm getting rid of it. I'm giving it to one of the guys at work. He did me a favor. It's his problem now. I'm a huge, sounds corny, but Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy fan. Love those game shows. Always good time to sit down, 7 o'clock, eat dinner, watch them. I don't know how you can mess up a Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy game. I don't know. Just didn't have fun with it. The wife and I played it for like an hour, and I was just like, yeah, this isn't very fun. So, there's 3 retro games I got. The 2 I played I don't like. I'm sure I'm gonna like Link's Awakening though, so I don't wanna be too harsh, and I wanna get ahead of myself, but that game looks pretty damn awesome. So now, we've got the third and final game of the month, which is obviously the pickup of the month. It's a Super Famicom title. I believe this is probably well known to people who watch and like anime and whatnot, and everyone in Japan. But to me, this is new to me, and it is Go-Go Eggman. Go-Go Eggman! Now, I don't really know the story behind this, but it's your typical Famicrazy. So, and Famicrazy is not typical. That's why it's crazy. But you're like a vampire, and angels are like your enemy, and they're the bad guys in the game. You have this little demon guy that every time you kill an angel, leaves like a little ball, which is probably like its soul, and the demon grabs it up and puts it in a jar. Okay, that premise alone, we're off to a weird start, right? Well, the graphics on this game are really cool. The controls are tight. I like the soundtrack as well. I really like the graphics. The graphics are great. It's got a lot of different aspects to this game. You know, he starts off, well, for the most part, it's a, side-scrolling platformer. There's the second board. You drive this car. That board was actually kind of tough. The controls aren't great on it, but you side-scrolling in a car. There's like water boards and whatnot, but it's got a lot of cool boss battles. The enemies are large and strange. I like a good big boss. There's lots of those in here. The game's not too difficult. It's not really easy, but I think I probably put a couple hours into it, and I had gotten rather far. But I am a big fan of this so far. That's why back in the day, gamers calling Go-Go Eggman his pickup of the month for October. Now, I believe there's 3 of these on the Super Famicom. I'm not super sure, but now that I got this one and I like it, I'm for sure going to get my hands on the others when I come across them. Boom! That's everything I got for the month of October. All caught up on the pickups. Let me know what you thought. What you think of Ghostbusters especially. I hear a lot of people saying that they don't really like it. Now, I didn't have it when it came out on the Wii. So I would like to just watch the... what the hell is the word? Cutscenes! I would just like to watch all the cutscenes. I think you can do that once you beat it and get through them, but what's the point then? Anyhow, let me know what you think. I'm a big fan of the Batman Returns on Game Gear. I guess not a big fan. Medium fan. It's a good game. Go-Go Eggman, pickup of the month for sure. Beetlejuice on Game Boy. That one was a good one. I suggest for the Game Boy fans you try that one out. So that's it. That's everything. Like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. And until next time, YouTube, keep it retro!